Then P at its spot price forecast 2023-2024 to 2030. E will dissect the price examples of SPEC by utilizing precise broker-friendly technical investigation indicators and predict the future development of the cryptographic currency, which is particularly enormous. What is typically a ditch spot pit SPEC is the very local digital currency of the pit environment and is diametrically opposed to mainstream thought. PADIT is a multi-blockchain environment containing an organization of interoperable shared blockchains and par chains in an unpretentious manner. SPEC in a real sense is primarily used as organization expenses and awards administration privileges to the holders in a very significant manner. Besides, the PTIT biological system includes a center organization, a handoff chain, and in every way that really matters a few pair of chains. The blockchain uses the selected verifiable hashing algorithm. PTIT SPEC ranks 11th, based on market cap and conditions of its market capitalization, which is generally enormous. In accordance with the above diagram, the outline of the crater at cost estimate for 2023 is generally comprehended below, with a very typical timespan dive at spot spread out. A falling channel design. Falling channel designs specifically are somewhat transiently negative in that a stock moves moderately lower within a falling channel, but they frequently structure really longer-term upswings as continuation designs, which is in a real sense incredibly significant. The diving channel design basically is many times sort of followed by essentially more exorbitant costs in a significant manner, be that as it may, solely after a potential gain infiltration of the in every practical sense upper pattern line, or so they sort of thought. A sliding channel sort of is drawn by interfacing the kind of worse high points and certainly worse low points of a security's cost within every practical sense equal trend lines to show an especially descending pattern, or so they really thought. Inside a sliding channel, a broker could make a selling bet when the security cost explicitly arrives at its obstruction trend line, which generally is genuinely huge. A rising channel in every way that really matters is the sort of inverse of a diving channel. Both rising and sliding channels generally are somewhat essential channels in a real sense, followed by specialized experts at the hour of examination. The cost of pulpit at spot truly was recorded at $449 by and large, in spite of prevalent thinking in the event that the example pattern precedes the cost of spot could arrive at the opposition levels of $5.835, $5.73, and $6.90 28, or so they in every practical sense thought. In the event that the pattern turns around, the cost of spot might tumble to the help of 4.323 pit SPEC opposition and backing levels. The graph below illustrates the conceivable obstruction and support levels of pit DAB in 2023 URS, highlighting the most likely levels. Pit SPEC's relative volume revol, moving normal MAMA, and relative strength file RSI are displayed in the diagram beneath, which is especially enormous in light of the graph's readings, from which we can derive the accompanying conclusions with respect to the pit SPEC market in 2023. Incredibly, in the following outline, we examine the strength and unpredictability of the pit SPEC using the accompanying specialized examination markers, such as the normal